Now we will see about inheritance. Inheritance is one of the key feature of object-oriented programming in C++. Inheritance means acquiring properties of one class into another class, which means that, for example, we are having some class A. In this one, we are having some variables and functions. If you want to use these variables and functions in another class, then inheritance can be used. So if you want to use these variables and functions in another class, then inheritance can be used. So here it allows create a new class, that is nothing but a derived class from an existing class, is nothing but a base class. Inheritance makes the code reusable, by which means that we can reuse the code. Types of inheritance. C++ supports 6 types of inheritance: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, hybrid inheritance, multi-path inheritance. One by one we will see. First, single inheritance. Single inheritance means a derived class with only one base class is called single inheritance. Derived class you always remember as a child class, okay, and base class you always remember as a parent class. If it consists only one parent one child relation, then you can say that that is a single inheritance. So one child is having only one parent here, that is nothing but a single inheritance. So here class A properties can be used in class B. So in inheritance, this class A properties if you want to get in class B, what is the syntax means? Class derived class name, which is nothing but a, for example, I am taking B column, and here visibility mode, either private, public or protected, you can use public. Super class name, which is nothing but a parent class name you need to write, which means that A class variables and methods you can access in the class B. Class B is closed here. This is the simple syntax. Later we will see one by one program. Now after the single inheritance, multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance is nothing but a deriving a class from another derived class is known as a multi-level inheritance. This is nothing but a already derived class. Again from this derived class you are deriving a one more class. This is nothing but a multi-level inheritance. Simply you can remember as a grandparent parent child relationship. So here parent is having grandparent property, parent is having, child is having parent properties, again this parent is having grandparent properties, so on. So first class B can derive A properties and C can derive B properties. So this is syntax you can write like this. Class A, in the class B you can get the A properties. Next class C, in the class C you can get the B properties. So class A closed here. Next class B column public A. Next class B closed. Class C column public B. Class C closed. This is the simple syntax of the multi-level inheritance. Next one, multiple inheritance. Deriving a class with multiple base classes called multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance is nothing but a which is having more than one super class, okay, more than one parent class. If consists of one child, then you can say that that is a multiple inheritance. Class A, class B is there. So here class A writing, next class B separately writing. This class C is having both A and B properties. So here class C column public A comma public B you need to write. Next class C is closed. This is the syntax for multiple inheritance. To write the program of the any type of inheritance, you need to remember the syntax. So it is mandatory to remember the syntax, then easily you can write the program. Next, hierarchical inheritance, which is nothing but a hierarchical means multiple derived classes with the same base class is called hierarchical inheritance, which is nothing but a, the relation will be like this, which is nothing but a one parent can have any number of childs. Okay, simply you can remember like this you remember as a parent, one parent can consist any number of childs. So this is hierarchical inheritance. Now class B can share A properties, class C can share A properties, class D can share the A properties. Class A I have written. Next class B can share the A properties. Next class C can share the A properties, class D can share the A properties, and so on. Now hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance is nothing but a combination of more than one type of inheritance can be called as a hybrid inheritance. Hybrid means combination of more than one type of inheritance. Any type of inheritance you can consider. Here I have taken multi-level and multiple. This is nothing but a grandparent parent child relationship. So this is nothing but a multi-level inheritance, and here two parents is having one child. One child is having two parents here, which is nothing but a multiple inheritance. So here this is nothing but a combination of multiple and multi-level. That's why it is called as a hybrid inheritance. So here class A, simply I am writing here. Next class B is sharing the A properties, that I am writing. Next class C is sharing the B properties and as well as D properties. That's why I am mentioning like this. Class C column public B comma public D. You cannot write public B comma D. Okay, public B comma visibility mode D you need to write. Next close the class C. This is nothing but a hybrid inheritance. Next one, multi-path inheritance. A derived class with two base classes, and these two base classes have one common base class is called as a multi-path inheritance. So here this is nothing but a derived class, which is nothing but a child class. This child class having the two base classes. Again these two base classes having the one common base class, one common parent. This type of inheritance is nothing but a multi-path inheritance. For this syntax you write by yourself. Okay, if you don't know you can check here. Class A I am writing, this class B is sharing the A properties, class C is sharing the A properties. So like this you need to write. Again here class D is having both the properties B and C. Okay, this is about multi-path inheritance. In the next video we will see types of programs for each type of inheritance. Thank you. Please subscribe.